If you've got a GoPro and you see your GoPro plugged in like this, and there's no light on it when you're trying to charge it, it's probably because your battery is completely flat. Now, if that's the case, just leave it in the charging cable for a good minute or two, and the light will come right back on. It takes a while for the light to come back on. And I've charged it for a good 5 minutes already. So if you have a flat battery, that's what you do. Now, if you have one of these cases, you plug it in at the back here. If you don't have one of these cases, you take it off. To do that, unplug the GoPro, open this by pulling downwards, and this will flip up. Then make sure that these flaps are not like that, because if they're like that, when you try and pull it out, it'll get stuck. So just undo the flap there, and then you can pull it out. Now, the battery door would have been gone because you've removed it to put this in. If you have a battery door, exactly do the same thing and flip it up. Now you see your battery. There are a few things to check if you're doing this and you're charging and it's still not turning on. First, lift up this tiny flap and pull out the battery. You can do that, and now you have a battery and you can see inside. Next, check the card that is in your GoPro. You can see it here. To get it out, push in and it bounces. It's got a spring loaded. Then you just slide it out with your finger. Make sure you've got a card that is suited for your GoPro. Put it back in. To put it back in, slide it in like this, and then just press until the spring bounces. You'll hear a little click, click. And then put the battery back in. Make sure it's on the right side, and only goes in one side. And then it'll just sit in there like that. Now, have a look at this slot over here. This is a USB-C slot. You can't just put any old USB in there. This is a USB-C cable. It's round and flat like this. There are no edges. Put this in. Now you don't see it turn on, right? See the light? It only goes on after a while. So don't put it in and go, oh, there's nothing, and then pull it back out again. Leave this charging for a good while. You can tell it's usually finished charging if the light turns off afterwards. So I'm going to leave this charging, and now I can use my GoPro again. If you've done all of these things and it's still not working, what you want to do is find a power button on this side and hold on to it for 10 seconds. This will reset the camera. So you'll lose some settings when things will go back to default, but that's okay. You're not going to lose all your files. All your files are on the SD card. They don't get reset. And if you're worried about that, just pop it out like I showed you, and then do the reset on the camera. And hopefully, this is going to get your GoPro back up again. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below and I'll try my best to help you out with this.
Wow, you've made it to the end screen. Not a lot of people make it here. Click on the subscribe button, or the like button, or the bell button, or any of these videos. They're all buttons for you to press. It's really fun, trust me. Press them, press them, press them, press all of them.